Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. You join us for this 2020.
I thought these conditions looked good for batting, but they've chosen to bowl first. The bowlers were...
Hopefully there'll be some swing and bounce with this new ball early on.
A few moves made in the field.
Yep. Edged. Unplayable.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Always looking to cash in on a free hit. Up to the bowler to come up with something to prevent it happening. Shot. That's racing to the boundary. And the umpire signals no ball.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Immaculate timing there.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Huge appeal. Tough call either way. Might be worth risking a review if they're right.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. No problems at all with where the ball is pitched. How close is that? Could be the wicket. A good use of the referral system. It's been reversed to out. Back to the sheds, but a good contribution to the team today. It's been a nice knock.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Well placed, should get a single. There'll be 1 run here for them.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Great shot, at least 1 on offer.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Bowled him! Beauty, absolute beauty.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Daniel, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Loud shout. Yes. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Ahmed, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. Couldn't get it through the field. It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Pushed nicely into the covers. Might go all the way.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Afridi, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yes.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
End of the over. The Gladiators are 33 for 2.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Wait.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yes.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Threw the shot early, ball past his bat. A brilliant slower ball.
Wait on.
Ahmed shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
End of the over, 3 runs coming from it. The Gladiators are 36 for 2. Struck it nicely, could go to the boundary.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Straight to the fielder.
Not a great delivery, got it full, and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Wait.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap. Just threw the shot too early.
Yes.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too, not many opportunities to score. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yes. Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive, could have been worth more.
high. Don't think anyone is close.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Right in the slot. Probably hit it too hard. Crunched it straight to the fielder.
Drives and misses everything.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Over. The Gladiators are 54 for 2. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Smeed will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Yes.
Exactly where you want your fielders to throw as a wicketkeeper, right over the top of the stumps.
Wait. Yep, yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Yep.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Full and good night. Just lent on that. Didn't have to do much and got 4.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Beaten on the drive.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
The time, though, some more fielding changes.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Wait.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Smeed shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it. Some adjustments to the field. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep, yep.
Massive edge.
Good return, back from the deep.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous... ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Yep.
Edge. Amazing delivery. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
6 runs added there. The Gladiators are 60. Seven for 2.
These two batters will have a lot of opportunities to score as the field comes in. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Gone, brilliant in the field.
That was a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage. That was a very foolish throw. No chance for run out, and it's just flown to the boundary.
Thick edge. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Strong appeal. Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire. Khan, the spinner, coming into the attack.
For the Lahore Lions.
Waiting.
Ahmed shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it. Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Wait there.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Ahmed has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Misses out there on the short wide one.
End of the over. 7 off it. The Gladiators are 82 for...
Good return there, back from the deep.
Gone, played all around it.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
The new batsman hitting out to the crease at number 6 for the Quetta Fighters.
Wait.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yep.
Nawaz gets off the mark.
Wisa will be disappointed with that previous delivery. Not up to their normal standards.
That was a tremendous delivery, fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Precision, past the umpire and not likely to get cut off.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
Boundary off the last ball.
Just dropped too short, and that's flown too high.
Wisa is usually very good at not bowling no balls. Must have got something wrong with the run-up.
Yep.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
17 runs added there. The Gladiators are 99 for 4.
Wait. Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them. Great shot through the gap.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Gone right through the defences.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Dean Smith is coming into bat at number 7.
Waiting. Yep.
Edged.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
End of what seemed a very long over. Not the best bowling I've ever seen. Time to refocus and get back to basics. Back go the stumps. Miss the straight ball.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Right-handed batsman is coming in at number 8 for the Quetta Fighters.
Yep.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
Hasaranga gets off the mark.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Threw the hands at it. Somehow missed everything.
That was a coat of paint away from hitting the wickets. Great bowling. Deserved better reward.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Unable to get the scoreboard moving.
Yep.
Brilliant shot, that.
Good precision with that throw back from the deep.
3 added in that over. The Gladiators are 108 for 6.
Wait.
Quick onto that in the infield. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Ball.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Yep, yep.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Oh! Great bowling. Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep, yep.
They'll get at least one. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
Really? That's just wasting everyone's time.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
The new batsman heading out to the crease at number 9.
Yes.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Wait.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Wait.
There'll be runs here.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Daniel doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling.
Yep.
Great shot. Great timing.
Yes.
There was a split second to decide which end to throw to, and in the end, it was a poor choice. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Straight to the fielder.
Yes. Bowlers. Yep, yep.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end. Got that away nicely.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yep.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Right there.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep. Yep.
11 runs added there. The Gladiators are 132 for 7. Afridi, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Yep.
Bowl disturbs the furniture.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yes.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
That's the over. The Gladiators are 138 for 8. Zaman coming into the attack from the south end.
Yes. Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Right there.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Drives and misses everything.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Yes.
Keeper, keeper.
Oh dear, played on. A hint of misfortune, and that is out.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. We'll have to head back to the pavilion.
Hasnain won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end.
Yes.
Huge edge. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Big shout. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Yep.
Edged it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Super shot that.
Good return, back from the deep.
Yep.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Quetta fighters are now on 149 for 9.
A 3D, the left-arm medium fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. Knocks them over. First ball of the over. The innings wraps up with a very defendable total. It will need some good bowling, just get themselves in and build the run rate. Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit maybe, but couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt. Beaten on the drive.
Roy with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yep. Keeper.
This could be trouble.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yep.
Finds the edge.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
The keeper. Yep.
5 runs added in the over. The Qalandars are 5 for none. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
There'll be one run here for them. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength. Hit it sweetly first ball and it's out of the ground.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yeah.
Great shot through the gap.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike. A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it. That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit. It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
No. Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
12 runs added there. The Qalandars are 17 for none. Going with pace now.
Yeah.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
It's too short and wide, this bowling. Don't need to give this batter much of an opportunity. They've put it away nicely through point.
Ulhak shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Yeah.
Time that brilliantly.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yeah.
Into the gap, nice shot.
Nicely ran, working the ball away into the gaps to find the easy single.
Couldn't have played that any better.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Ahmed, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Quick onto that in the infield. This could be out.
No.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Yeah. No.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Well placed. Should get a single. Edged. Unplayable. Out. Caught.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
The right-hander is coming into bat at number 3 for the Lahore Lions.
Immediately underway with some runs.
They'll get at least one.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Couldn't get it through the field. Big appeal. Out. Good catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Going with spin now.
Leg spinner is coming on to ball.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Nicked it. They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
There'll be runs here.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Misses everything.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Naseem from the north end.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
Yep. No!
The right decision not to take on that fielder.
Great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
Big edge. Where's that going?
Flashed at it, didn't time it well, but got enough to get it to the boundary.
That That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yep.
It's off the body rather than the bat, but gets through for one.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Bit of a mix-up, but no harm done this time.
Over ends, so too does the power play. Change is coming in the field. The Gladiators are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle. Nice shot, runs possible. Thick edge. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yep.
Edged. Strong appeal. Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
Talent is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. Doesn't beat the infield. Needs to be on target.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Great shot. At least one on offer. 5 runs added in that over. The Qalandars are 58 for 3. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
Edge. What a ball.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yep. Keeper.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep. Go! Yep. Bowler!
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score. Great shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Decisive running might have just got them 2. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly.
It's a good delivery, but it doesn't matter when you play it like that. 4 runs.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or 2 to slow things down again. End of the over, 15 runs coming from it. The Qalandars are 79 for 3. Finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Waving. Yep.
A bit of a mix-up, they'll need to improve their communication. Umpire signals wide, such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Drives and misses everything.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Ulhak into the attack now from the south end. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field. Well, there was a split second to decide which end to throw to. In the end, it was a poor choice.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
That was a desperate dive. Every chance he was gone without it.
Beaten on the drive.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
End of the over. 4 runs coming from it. The Qalandars are 91 for 3. Smith, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
A little late on that. No runs scored. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot. Good running.
Yep.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Yep.
Chance.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
7 runs added there. The Qalandars are 98 for 3.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected. Good return, back from the deep.
Yep.
That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the 1 bouncer for the over.
Quick onto that in the infield. End of the over. 6 off it. The Qalandars are 104 for 3. Nawaz, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. well placed, should get a single. Massive chance.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Yep.
Yep.
Edge. Amazing delivery.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. They'll get at least one. There's trouble here.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky. Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
9 runs added in that over. The Qalandars are 113 for 3. Hasnain back on now.
Yep.
A direct hit and this could be gone.
Decided against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they'd continued on. Strong throw in from the outfield, right to the stumps. That was a solid shot, driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Super shot that.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope. A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting. Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Over. The Qalandars are 122 for 3.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Straight to the fielder.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing. A couple on offer here.
And that brings up the batsman's half-century.
That's a really good half-century. Started well and has continued to up the scoring rate.
Needs a direct hit.
Just threw the shot too early.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. There'll be runs here. End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. The Qalandars are 127 for 3. Hasnain from the south end. Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
Bowler!
Nice shot. Runs possible.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Keeper!
Massive edge. A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep. Bowler! No!
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters.
137 for 3.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Doesn't beat the infield. This could be trouble.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two are quick enough to avoid the run out in the end.
Yep.
Thick edge.
They need to get their calling right. Mix-ups like that won't help either of this pair.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
End of the over. The Qalandars are 142 for 3. Hasaranga with the ball in hand again.
Coming on to ball.
Yep.
Nicked it.
Another one gone. The 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
A little late on that. No run scored.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Keeper!
There's a chance if this hits.
Go! Yep.
Big edge. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Hasaranga doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling. Ulhak handed the ball for the final over.
Yes.
Dives and takes a nice catch.
The Lahore Lions are now 147 for 5.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yep.
This could be out.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Yep, yep.
Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
And that marks the end of the match. The Lahore Lions complete a decisive victory in this match. Thank you very much for joining us. Please remember to drive responsibly.
A great win, extremely close right to the end. And to bring the win home like that is something special.
This was a lot closer than it looked on paper. What a fantastic